This is Adik Mas class 2026. Tomorrow's the last class, today's second to last class. We're discussing in this part of the month, we're discussing manjari nectar katha, which is random entries from a notebook I have collected over so many years. And we're dealing with different ideas, different debates, different challenges, different points of tattva. So it's only a couple pages left. I had some other idea after that. So this is argument from someone from IGM. IGM, of course, is kind of good enough. Nothing personal, but try to understand. Because IGM gives high value to the writings of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And the books are very good, the Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and because many things he says are correct. But sometimes to present the topics of Gaudiya Siddhanta, he creates new terms and new ideas which aren't found or supported by the six Goswamis, like Apanadas and Bhavanadas, all different things. Anyway, this is an example. The IGM person said, to understand and realize these high topics about Radha Krishna, Nitya Lila, and Gopi Baba and Raghunaga Bhakti and Siddha Pranali, one needs to attain Nam Siddhi or Shuddha Nam. When you do, you'll get all the truth will be spontaneously manifested in the heart without artificial attempts at practicing sadhana. So what did my guru say, Pandit Sri Krishna? This is nowhere in Shastra. There's no such thing anywhere in the Goswami books about Nam Siddhi or Shuddha Nam required to understand Raghunaga Bhakti or practice Manjari Bhav Sadhana. He says nowhere in Shastra, nor is there a need for it. You don't need to do that to practice Raghunaga Sadhana. What all acharyas agree upon is that things, quote, get revealed at the level of Bhav. There's no such thing as Nam Siddhi, as Bhaktivinoda Thakur writes. You can't say there's no such, there is such a thing in Bhaktivinoda Thakur's books, Nam Siddhi. It becomes a very popular topic in IGM, Shuddha Nam and Nam Siddhi. Actually, Shuddha Nam, what is Shuddha Nam? You ask 10 people to define Shuddha Nam, and 10 people will give you a different definition. Shuddha Nam means, what does it mean? Baba, what's your definition? Shuddha Nam, Shuddha Hari Nam, Shuddha, pure Hari Nam.
I don't really have a definition. I don't waste time with it.
Okay, good, thank you. I like that answer. Thank you, right. So there's a lot of confusion. What is the definition of Shuddha Nam? Shuddha Nam is, what is Shuddha Nam? Shuddha Nam means free from the 10 aparads, that's it. Usually people in IGM equate Shuddha Nam with some high level of prema or bhav. They say, they synonymously call Shuddha Nam Prem Nam. There are total different definitions of both. When you stop making offenses, that's Shuddha Nam. What state of bhakti does that begin? Nishtha, that's Nishtha. So you're saying Shuddha Nam and Nishtha, and Shuddha Nam Rushi, Shuddha Nam at Baba, and when you get to Prem, you're saying Prem Nam. That Shuddha, pure Nam becomes full of Babas and Rasas, all kinds of experiences that Prem Bhaktas have. So this idea of Nam Siddhi, you have to have Nam Siddhi, because IGM says Bhaktivinoda says you have to attain Nam, you have to chant your head off. Chant japa day and night till your head falls off, and attain a state which he calls Nam Siddhi or Shuddha Nam. Then you can practice Raghunaga Sadhana Bhakti. What is Vishwanath Chakravarti saying in Raghunaga Chandrika?
From the beginning one can practice.
He says from the beginning there's two parallel paths of sadhana bhakti. What are they called? Vaidhi sadhana and Raganuga sadhana. They all do hearing and chanting, remembering and puja and parikrama, and study Bhagavatam, Mangalarti, follow for everything the same. But the motivation and the objective and the goal and the practice are different. Raganuga bhakti, you're focused, you're fixed, you know what your goal is. Your goal is the kunjas of Vrindavan, Goloka Vrindavan, and the lotus feet of Radharani, serving her as a manjari. The manjari bhav, which is Madhurati. And the way to get there is Raganuga bhakti, following the example of Raghunath Das Goswami, Rupa Goswami, Rati Manjari, or Tulsi Manjari, and Rupa Manjari. That's it. That's Raganuga bhakti. So that's any discussion on this point. But now I'm sitting, go into that.
Gurudev, Jiva Goswami Pad talks about, in Bhakti Sandarbha talks about Antakaran Shuddhi. Before we can
yeah, he says shoot Antakaran.
So is this related to this?
Well, it's not. It's shoot Antakaran. This book say Nam Siddhi. Shoot Antakaran it's just the purification of mind which comes by chanting holy name. Shoot Antakaran. But how do you get Shuddhantakaran in Ragbha? How do you get Shuddhantakaran in Vaidhi sadhana?
By meditating on our Swarup.
No, I'm saying, you didn't hear the question correctly. How do you get Shuddhantakaran in Vaidhi sadhana?
Vaidhi sadhana? I don't know.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Cheto
Krishna.
Dharma.
How do you get Shuddhantakaran in Raganuga bhakti?
Mercy.
Leelas, meditating on our...
That's how you get everything. Guru Kripa Hi Kevalam for the Hindi audience. It's only by mercy of Guru you get anything, everything. So in Rag Sadhana you get a pure mind by meditating on pure Leelas. Where's the proof of that in Bhagavatam 10th canto? Chapter 33, verse 39. Vikriti tam Brajavadubhir.
Vikreditam Brajavadubhir. Idam Jansu Vishnu. Shraddhanvito Anushruniyat Atadharmayet Hridrogam
Hridrogam, I forget. Anyway, it says, by meditating on Radha Krishna's Leela, you get prema. So that's pretty pure consciousness. So Vishnu's commentary on that verse and other commentaries, the same point is also in Chaitanya Charitamrita, rephrased in Bengali, that Sanskrit verse, from 10th canto, chapter 33, verse 39. It says, by meditating on Radha Krishna's loving pastimes, prema enters your heart, and then you get free from the Ridrogam Kamam, the disease of the heart of lust. The Bhagavad Gita says something different. What does Bhagavad Gita say? Bhagavatam gets a special concession. First frame comes, then you get free from lust. But the Bhagavatam says, Brahmabhuta Prasanatma, 14 chapter 26 verse. He said first you have to come Brahmabhuta platform, and then Mad Bhaktim Lavate Brahm. First you come Brahmabhuta Prasanatma, the Sochati, Nakanshati, Sama Sarveshu Bhuteshu, Mad Bhaktim. So you come to Brahman platform by Bhakti Bhajan, then you can become a devotee. You get Bhakti, you become a devotee by practicing Bhakti. That's what Gita said. But Bhagavatam says, you just read the Leela and you get prema. So therefore, Raganuga Bhakti, you get Shuddhantakaran by meditating on Leela. Crow. Swaran Crow. So this is, I don't know what this is, but it's here already. It says Manjari Sadhana. Let's see what comes out of it. But I haven't read this stuff in 25 years. It's 25 years ago notes. Because we were doing Krishna Karamrita for
20 days.
For this, Adik Mas. We finished the book because we started 24 Karti, 25 Karti. We ran out of verses. The commentary is also small. the end of the book. So I started, I didn't know what to do. I got 15 days. So I pulled out this notebook, we read the whole thing in 15 days, 14 days. So what is manjari sadhana? Manjari sadhana is a form of passionate pursuing bhakti, raganuga bhakti, because rag means passion. It means red also. So when you're passionate, what color do you become?
Red.
Is anger passion?
Yes.
What color does your skin become when you're angry?
Red.
Fiery red. Which is a form okay, what to say? So it's passion means enthusiastic, absorbed, dedicated, determined. You can't give it up. Which is a form of perfection. The form one desires to achieve, siddhadeya. No, you practice that bhakti in your siddhadeya to serve Radha Krishna. It is manjari sadhana, which to serve Radha Krishna as a manjari who is 11 to 13 years old is both a gopi friend of Radharani, Sakhi, and also a servant, Radha Dasi. The word manjari means beginning or stage of flowering, flower, bud, then it becomes a flower. So the word manjari means flower, bud, beginning flower. The practice of manjari sadhana entails mentally identifying with the guru-given manjari identity, siddhadeya, and mentally serving Radha and Krishna in the kunjas of Vrindavan. Jai Radha Maharaj. Gopi Janavada. Okay, they all go together. You need Vrindavan, you need kunjas, you need Radharani, you need Krishna, you need manjari, you need Giriraj. So practically every Raganuga Bhakta has Giriraj somewhere. In their bead bag, around their neck, in their tulsi plant, on their altar, in their mind, in their heart. I know one girl carries her around in her neck. He takes a bath, but I guess I don't know. Maybe he takes her off and they got on her. I don't follow her around. Okay. Now this is a very funny point. But this has come up on the internet many times. Back in 2000, the days of Gaudiya concussion days. It was called Gaudiya discussions, and Shiv Das and Jagadananda and Vaitadas and Radharaman and Tarun Govinda and many, I don't know if Tarun Govinda was active then, but many scholarly Gaudiya Vaishnavas were always having discussions on the internet. So it was called Gaudiya discussions. Oh, that guy Madan from Finland. His name Madan? Became a Buddhist guy? Yeah, Madan, he's had some life over here. Lolita or something. Anyway, she said he left. Anyway, he was a really smart guy, too smart. He became offensive to his guru. Anyway, so they were all very smart, they are very smart, in discussing Gaudiya Vaishnava Siddhanta. So one of the questions came up, we're all meditating on manjari swarup and Raganuga Bhakti. Isn't there a danger for all the guys and girls that are meditating on this girl with black hair that are going to be born as Indian women in the next life? You already are one. You'll be born again because you're attached to yourself, so hopefully not, but you have manjari swarup. So what's the answer? Yeah, because especially the men all day think of this beautiful woman, beautiful black hair, blue eyes, and So, the question, the answer is no, first of all. That's the first thing to clear. Meditating on manjari siddhadeya is the immediate stage of bhakti. Meditating, it's hard to read the writing of this guy. Me. It was funny. Somebody saw my writing. They said, you should be a doctor because doctors write prescriptions no one can read except the druggist. I said, I studied medicine in college. I knew I was qualified for the job, but now I can't read my prescription. Meditating manjari siddhaya is in the immature stage. Isn't there a chance that a bhakta might die and next life be born a woman? My teacher said, the sadhaka is identifying with the spiritual body, is identifying and meditating on the spiritual bodies of Radharani and Krishna, not a Brijvasi woman on the street with a baby and sari and all that. The sadhaka develops some sense of belonging to Srimati Radharani. I am hers, I am Radharani's eternal dasi, manjari, macer, and kinkari. As we read helpful books to guide to proper meditation, like Vilakusamanjali, Radharani, Ukli Kavalari, we live in Radhakund, we associate with like-minded devotees practicing Rag Marg, Manjari Bhav Sadhana. If we have the basic inspiration to be a Dasya Radharani, you have to start somewhere. In other words, meditating, not that, don't worry about danger, fear of becoming a woman. I mean, that's crazy. The sadhaka practice is an internal meditation on a transcendental form, your siddhaya. When you attain the level of bhav, you'll see that form. They said, very few so-called Ragnu bhaktas are actually even practicing. He said, very few of so-called Ragnu bhaktas are even practicing Manjari Bhav Sadhana. That's a little embarrassing point, but it's true. Usually gurus say, I give you Siddha Pranali, you take a sheet of paper called Siddha Pranali Patra, what do you call it, Diksha Patra? The sheet with all of the gurus on it. What do you call it? Patra. Sheet or whatever. Hey, all the gurus, you all got one. And then you take it home, put it under your pillow, go to sleep. You don't even know what's on it. Never read it once. Don't even know your own through. Somebody put a gun to your head. Tell me your through. Tell your manjari name. What's the color of your complexion? What kind of ornaments you have? What's your sari vasa? Who's your dasis? What's your there? What? Wait a second. Anyway, I hope it's not like that. So this is meditating on Siddhaya. Okay. Oh, this is actually a couple-page discussion I had like long ago, 20 years ago. I don't know. So many years going by now, it's like hard to keep track. With Ramakrishna Baba, who lives, he's still here, huh? Ramakrishna Baba. Isn't that his name? He lives in Nutangera, across the street.
Radharani, as Babaji Maharaj left just some days ago.
His name is Radharani.
Radharani.
Oh, I thought it was Ramakrishna Baba. He was from Delhi. He knew English. He was working on translation.
He's the younger one. He's there. He's young.
What's his name? Ramakrishna.
Yes. He's a young.
Yeah, he's like 30 or something like
Yes.
that.
He's there.
He's still here.
Yes.
Radharani, I don't know.
He's one of the senior devotees.
He's Westerner?
No, he's Bengali side.
He went to Bengal.
He left his body just recently.
He left his body.
Yeah, Radharani Maharaj.
I never met him. I didn't have a good fortune. Yeah, Ramakrishna, he works on translating books
Yes.
from Bengali to Hindi, I guess.
I'm sorry, I understood you might have mentioned his son or like older by age. So.
No, he's not old. Well, I was 25 years ago. or maybe less, I don't know, but it was only 34, 35, maybe not. Anyway, whatever it was some time ago. I had this 2-page discussion with him, so this is what he told me. It was quite nice. Because he's a very smart guy. He was in Delhi in ISKCON. I met him in ISKCON Delhi when I used to preach there. And then I didn't see him, and I asked where he went. He said, moved to Radharani and take initiation for Anandas. So here it is. The relationship, I asked him what is the relationship, what is the need for emphasis on Diksha Parampara and Leela Smaran. So here's what he said. One who has Siddha Pranali Diksha and also has a proper Parampara does daily Astakala Leela meditation on Siddhadeha and Smaran by the mercy of Guru and everyone in the Parampara. By doing this meditation, one will definitely attain perfection of manjari bhava. In other words, what he was saying, if you do the meditation, like say you practice Radharani Bhakti, what we call freelancer. Freelancer means IGM. They don't have any Siddha Pranali Diksha, and their gurus don't give Siddha Pranali. But you have an intense desire to practice Radharani Bhakti because that's your independent greed and lobha. And so you start meditating and give yourself a manjari stream. It's called parikalpya. You manufacture yourself, give it yourself, design it, create it. You start meditating on Siddhadeha and Leelas, doing sevas, where you get perfection. So this discussion, Ramakrishna is saying, no, it's like you want the chicken, you want the egg without the chicken. No, it's not possible. Or it's a bad analogy because we're vegetarian. You want the mango without the seed, or without planting it, or whatever. So that's the point he's making. Because when you're meditating on your Guru Sakhi. Yes. And your Guru Sakhi is giving you power and mercy to enter Leela in your Siddhadeha. Where is he getting the power and mercy?
From his Guru.
From his Guru, and his Guru, and his Guru. And goes unbroken chain up to Advaita Guru, who is, in his manjari form, he has Sakhi form also. And so the mercy we're getting from Guru is like a train. The mercy of the last car of the train is getting mercy from the engine. Every car is moving by the engine. Take the engine off, the cars don't go anywhere. So the Guru he's Vyasti Guru, but the top Guru is Samasti Guru. Samasti Guru is the form of Krishna, or Nitai, or Vaitakada, or whatever. That's like the Samasti Guru, the top Guru. Samasti means sum total all Gurus. So it's very important. He really emphasized. I took an outline of what he said. He talked about this point for a long time. The need and the efficacy and the value and the benefit and the power of having an unbroken Guru Parampara, which is not in IGM. He was very emphatic about it. By the mercy of Parampara and Guru. He didn't just say mercy Guru. Yes, Prasada, Bhagavad Prasada. That's all automatically. But the Guru is not alone, not independent. The Guru is an anugatya. He's in line. Anugatya. He's following the one who's following the one who's following him. You'll definitely attain perfection manjari bhava sadhana. Then he quoted the Bhakti Sundarbha, I think it's verse 307, where he says, Abhiman is siddhi. You have the Abhiman, Radharani's manjari, dasi, you have that dasi bhava to Radharani. Always thinking like that, always meditating like that. You get it. Now that concept he explains for the next few paragraphs. If any sadhaka can fully realize and live with the concept, self-identity, and self-esteem that I am a dasi, a kinkari of Radharani, that sadhaka will attain perfection in their life. If one is practicing Leela Smaran in Swarup, serving alongside Guru Saki, Tulsi Manjari, Rupa Manjari, Vishaka Radharani, etc. They will establish a relationship with the Nitya Siddhas and a relationship with the Nitya Siddhas and Radharani will gradually develop. He said that was a quote. Ramakrishna Baba said, his guru, Sri Anantadas Babaji, said that. He gave the example of a newly married lady, material example. After a lady gets married, she moves into the house with her husband and family, Indian style. Gradually, the wife cultivates a feeling, a sense of belonging. This is Abhiman. She thinks, this is now my home, this is my husband, this is my child. This is called self-esteem. Similarly, when we do daily Manasi Seva, we will develop an Abhiman, a mentality. This is my Seva to please Radharani. I have to do this Seva. As we meditate on our individual Seva, another sense of identity develops, and relation with Radharani gradually develops. Radharani is my Saki. Many Sakis are there, like
Kalita Vishaka.
Sarala Saki, Mani Saki, these are in Guru Parampara, Krivrati Saki, and me. And I have this seva, different ones. Slowly we will get anubhuti. What does anubhuti mean?
Experience.
Experience. We'll get experience of our Siddhaya, our Guru Siddhaya, and Radharani, and the Leela. Slowly we will get anubhuti if we daily do Manasi Seva in truth. But if you don't do Smaran, you'll never get that realization or taste. Now he goes on to explain about the taste of external bhakti versus Manasi Seva. This is his own anubhuti. He's a very sincere, serious story, but also. He quoted Bhagavad Gita 4:11. What's that verse? Yetam prapadyante tanstadaiva vajamyam mama bhagavana vartante manusya sarvasya. He said, we surrender to Krishna, Krishna rewards one. So one who's doing daily asakala smaran and seva and truth will definitely get anubhuti, experience joy and taste. He spoke this with such conviction, realization, and happiness. He was in bliss when you see, and you couldn't doubt that he was telling the truth. He wasn't freewheeling or fluffing or waffling or whatever they call it. Whatever one does throughout the day, always thinking what? Okay. Now he's talking about everything you do during the day. Whatever you do throughout the day, you should always think what?
I am.
Yeah, that's right.
Serving Radharani.
Yeah, I am doing this to please
Radharani.
Jai Jai Shri
Radhe.
Thus, moment to moment, seva to seva, even in the external body, by this type of thinking, do you understand the point he's saying? What is the point?
The point he's saying is, if we
He's talking about seva. There's two kinds of seva. What are they?
Mansi Seva and Bahir Seva.
External seva and internal seva. What's internal seva?
Serving
Manasi seva. That's
Seva.
external seva. Cooking, washing dishes, washing clothes, doing puja, doing purikma, doing dandavats, taking bath in Radhakan, working on translation, printing books, raising babies.
Eating.
Eating, sleeping, brushing your teeth, going to the dentist, taking your teeth out. That's all external seva. So he's saying, while you're doing all that, you don't lose connection mentally with Radharani. That's the idea. Moment to moment, seva to seva. What's the seva first? You get up, brush your teeth, do your nitya kritya, and then you drink some lemon water or whatever for health or whatever. And then do some asana, and then chant some japa, so. Moment to moment, seva to seva in the external body. What's that? That's everything, senses, karma, indriya. Then by that type of thinking and feeling that I'm doing this for Radharani, one develops relationship with Radharani as her nitya kinkari will grow deeper and deeper. I'm doing this for Radharani, what does that mean? I'm brushing my hair for
Radharani.
Brushing my teeth.
For Radharani.
I'm putting soap on my body. Putting on perfume. Putting on tilak. Why am I putting on black tilak? What? For Radharani, because she likes black, Sean. Okay, you gotta get the idea. Sometimes, thinking and feeling like this, one's relationship with Radharani as her eternal servant will grow and deepen. Then he made a kind of interesting analogy. I don't follow so much what he was saying, but this is what he said. For example, a loving couple can live and die for each other because of their intense attachment. But now the sadhaka doesn't have that kind of attachment for Radha and Krishna. But a sadhaka absorbed in Smaran, Lila Smaran, after they advance in bhakti, they can die. They feel like they can die if they can't do Smaran. Okay, it's not so wrong. But when it attains the level of bhava, one will truly feel, I can die. I don't mind dying right now, as long as I can attain service to Radharani. That was the mood of Raghunath Das and Vilap Kusumanjali. He was at the end of his life. I'm ready. He said, Radharani, let me die. I don't want to live. This Radhakund is like a big cobra swallowing me, or a tiger or something. I want to die. I can't live without you. I'm ready to die. I love you so much. I miss you so much. Let me die now and come to your eternal service. So he's intensely in love with Radharani, just like a loving couple can die for each other. Husband can die for the wife, wife can die for the husband. That's the idea. Okay. If sadhaka daily practices sadhana like this, performing asaka, smaran, and seva, that sadhaka will definitely attain relationship with Radharani and think and feel, I am yours, you are mine. It's called dasi abhiman. Will develop. Now he says from his own experience, which is pretty interesting. My experience, I do many outward sevas, activities in bhakti, but I don't get that feeling of joy and happiness that comes when I perform and do manasi seva in Swarup. I have experienced a wonderful taste from absorption in Lila Smaran and serving, which I never got or never get from external seva. Then he told me a story of an old Babaji. Now, because he's living old. There's a lot of old Babas in that Utangara, old, like 900 years old or something. The guys that are really old. So he's like, guys, he bought land in there, built a new kutir, everybody else is living in broken down shacks. So they're really serious guys. So one Baba was practicing Lila Smaran for 45 years, mostly living alone. After some time, a young Babaji moved in with him. to kind of take care of the old guy, old Baba. So one time he met the young Baba and he said, "Hey Baba, what are you doing? You're always coming and going here and there." So young Baba said, "Oh, Baba, I'm studying Sanskrit and Shastra. I have a taste." And Guru Maharaj told me, the old Babaji said, "Oh, you don't know anything. Can you understand how much taste and pleasure there is in Leela Smaran? You should just do Leela Smaran." His Guru told him to learn Sanskrit. They have a Sanskrit school here also for Baba. And this old Baba said, "Forget that. Just do Smaran." Because that's where what he knows and what he realizes. He probably doesn't even know Sanskrit. What time is it?
4:41.
Okay, I got more time. Let's see what else. Any questions on these points? Vikunja? You're sleeping? Why not? Now's the time, man. 4 o'clock at night, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So, long day at work, huh? Okay, let's see.
Question.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yes, regarding that point of someone wanting egg without the hen or mango without sowing the mango tree, etc. I've heard the example that for those who are serious, who already took shelter of the Guru in Ragamart or just aspiring, just absorbed in that, until they get the manjari swarup from the Guru, that those who are eager to start Leela Smaran, not that they manufacture their own manjari swarup, but those descriptions that Acharya gave in the scriptures. We have Sanat Kumar Samhita descriptions how generally the mood of manjari is, how we are very...
Very specific.
Yeah, so that we could meditate on those general descriptions just in a, how to say, in a standby mode, preparing and eager to meditate. We can remember those descriptions of acharyas, which is not made up, and of course focusing and aspiring to get the swarup, not to go on our own and manufacture, as you mentioned. So is that the option for the serious sadhak who is just waiting for manjari swarup by Guru?
Okay, the question is asked, because maybe you didn't hear it. Someone who has the lobha, the spiritual greed to worship Radha Krishna in Vrindavan, like a Sakhi or Dasi Manjari, like Vishaka or Rupa Manjari or Tulsi Rati Manjari, should they just think of create their own siddhadeha, or should they follow as a template, as a model to point in the right direction? Should they identify with generic descriptions of Sakhi Swarups, which are given in Gaura Govinda Swarna Padati, which is quoting Sanat Kumara Samhita, one verse. Also Brain Bhakti Chandra, there's one verse about thinking of yourself as a Sakhi. And many descriptions in Vrindavan Mamrita in Shataka chapter 8 about Manjari Swarup meditation, very detailed about ornaments and sari and mood and seva and everything. Or should they prefer to meditate on those shastric descriptions of Manjari Swarup and wait until they meet a guru in Ragmarg who will give them the Siddha Pranali and reveal their Nitya Swarup in the spiritual world or Siddha there? Isn't that better than creating your own? The answer is yes, that's good. But why I said create your own? Because I discussed the only reason I'm saying that, what you said, it's best to read the Shastra and follow those things. But in the Shastra, in the commentary on Krishna Karamrita, by Krishna's Kaviraj, called Sranga Ranga, on verse number 2, he says, Jatarati Anutpana. Jatarati Anutpana. And then he says, Parikalpya Dea, or something like that. He says, if you haven't attained Baba, you can meditate on a Parikalpya Dea. And the word Parikalpya in Sanskrit means create, invent, manufacture. So I asked my Gurudev, I said, can freelancers, which we're talking about freelancers, IGM people, who don't have Siddha Pranali, and Gurus don't give it, can they use this as a verse to support freelancing, creating their own Siddha? He said yes. So both answers are correct. This is my Guru's, because this isn't told, this is told by Krishna Kaviraj. And he's an Acharya, he's a Madan, wrote Chaitanya Charitamrita. The word is Parikalpya, it's in the commentary of verse number 2, Krishna Karamrita. But the safe way to go, because that leads you might create any kind of crazy thing, he said you can meditate in your own Siddha. Well, I got peacock feathers and I can put my hair in a bun and stuff. And, I wear, bone necklaces or whatever. But it's better we follow Shastra, which is a very specific definition of meditating on desirable manjari through, especially Vrindavan Maya Mamrita. Very detailed. Parikalpya. Because, I've been dealing with all this stuff about Siddha for a long time. I didn't get my Siddha until 2014, but since 1987 when I came here, I came to know about all this stuff specifically in 88 and 89 because I met personally at Waitadas. He was in the middle of beginning translating all these books. I have all those books in A4 size, bound at Harinam Press and printed on Xerox machine. Vilakus Manjari wrote us, and they're so old, the pages are totally yellow and crazy. So I came to know about it. I said, what do? I don't know, Siddha, I'm ISKCON sannyasi. And he quoted this verse, design your own. So I did, I gave my name and everything. I have a parrot green dress, which I don't have now. And I had a name which I don't have now. I was hoping the Gurudev would say exactly what I meditated on. Then I would say, wow, this is really transcendental. My imagination is confirmed by Krishna. But I have a blue dress and my name is different. Okay, I don't mind. When you get married, you change your name, so. I married my Guru and changed my name. So now what is the role of Yogamaya in Smaran? This is also a continuation of a conversation with Ram Krishna Baba. He's a pretty smart guy also. Got a lot of smart godbrothers. You're one of them also. Okay, so here's the discussion. Who's Yogamaya, first of all?
Sita Devi.
What did you say?
Sita Devi.
Sita Devi. No, Sita. Sita Devi, oh, that's pretty tricky. Yeah, Gorganda Shivika says Sita Devi, the wife of the Vaidya Prabhu, she is in Krishna Yogamaya. Yogamaya is Krishna's Swarup Shakti, his personal Shakti, which makes Krishna forget he's God, makes everyone else forget he's God, and think that if I don't chew this tumble, Krishna won't eat it. So Nanda Maharaj thinks, I have to chew this tumble, because Krishna, they give him tumble after dinner. He said, Daddy, chew it first. It's too stiff, I don't like it. I don't want to work. You get all chewed up and all juicy and gushy and stuff, and give it to me. There you go. Okay, Daddy. Then he's happy. So how can Hanuman do that as God? Can Hanuman get on Ram's shoulder? Not possible. But Ram gets on Hanuman's shoulder. That's Maryada Avatar. Maryada Purushottam. But Krishna Leela Purushottam. What's that verse in Chaitanya Charitamrita? Mara Pucha, Mara Saka. Mara Pucha, Mara Saka, Mara Pranapati. So when they think, this guy, who's this guy? He's my brother. He's my lover. He's my son. That's it. God, God's up there. God has 4 arms. This guy has 2 arms. They're full of mud and cow dung and everything. So, the Kanya Kumari Gopis worship Katyayani. Why? They're Krishna's husband. But there's no material devatas in Braj Leela, relating with, they weren't worshipping a material devata. Who was Katyayani for the Kanya Kumaris? Yogamaya. The Braj Gopis, the Virgin Gopis, exclusively worship to please Yogamaya, to get her mercy, to get and receive darshan of Krishna. So Baba's making the point we should worship Yogamaya basically. So that's what he said. The Braj Gopis taught the lesson that every day during Margashirsha, when's that?
After Kartik. After Kartik.
Yeah, November, December. November, December is Margashirs, and they worship, Katyayani, Yogamaya. They pray to Yogamaya, gave offerings to her. Yeah, actually, what do they say? What do they call her? Mahayogi, what is that verse?
Katyayani Mahamaye.
Katyayani Mahamaye. Mahayogenya Dishri. Nanagavasitam Devim. Patim Me Kurute Nama. So they prayed to her as Mahayogi Yogamaya. Mahayogini means Yogamaya. They prayed to her as Yogamaya to meet Krishna. So they gave offerings to Yogamaya. What does Katyayani like to eat? When I lived in Vrindavan, Ezra Kartik, Indra and I, we were best friends when I was living there. We used to worship Katyayani. We used to go to the Katyayani Mandir, which is right next to, what do you call it? Rangaji Mandir, the big South Indian temple, Rangaji. We would go there in a month of Mrigashirsha. We asked the Bajari there, and we said, what does she like? She likes dry fruits because she's a yogi. So he said, bring dates and Brazil nuts. Walnuts and cashews and all this stuff. So we did. And we didn't get him out Prasad, but we got verses. What's more important? Right, verse is more important than Mahaprasad. Or Mahaprasad is mercy. Or mercy, Mahaprasad is mercy, or mercy is Mahaprasad. Or both. Anyway, give me some. So, they worship Yogamaya, they prayed to Yogamaya, they gave offerings to Yogamaya. In other words, okay, so he said in Ragamuga Bhakti, every day we should also pray to Yogamaya. Shri Guru, he said his Guru gave that instruction. I know many Babajis, maybe disciples of their Gurus, they get Yogamaya mantra and Yogamaya Gayatri. Babajis. So I heard that from Ramakrishna Baba long ago. And when I got initiated by my guru, I got my Diksha mantras and Panchatattva mantra and all that stuff, and Maha mantra and Sipranai. And then about a week later, I heard about the Babaji's get this Yogamaya mantra. I went back to my guru. I said, what about Yogamaya mantra? You didn't give me. You want? I said, yeah. Okay. So I got it. I can. So then he, he's pretty smart. So he says, the Guru gives us instruction and gives us an opportunity to take shelter of Yogamaya every day. Gopal Tapani Upanishad says, Tan mayam iti swaha. What does swaha mean? What did you say?
Amen.
Swaha means Amin.
Amen.
Doesn't mean that. Guy's a joker. He's a bigger joker than me. It's like what do they call that thing that goes like this?
Seesaw.
Seesaw. This is Joker seesaw. One end of the seesaw is him, and the other end's me. Sometimes I'm up, because he's heavier Joker. Sometimes I'm heavier Joker, and he goes up. The Joker seesaw. I'm there, he's there. I tell a heavy joke, I go down, he goes up. He tells a heavy joke, I go up, he goes down. Oh, man. It means, what does it mean? Swaha.
I surrender.
Yeah, it means surrender. I offer myself. Anyway, so Gopal Tapani Upanishad says, Swaha means Yogamaya. But in the Gopal mantra we chant Swaha, which means that we're meditating, remembering Radha and Krishna, and Swaha, which means Yogamaya. You know Gopal mantra, right?
Yes.
One round. Not 10 times, one round. 108. Swaha means I offer myself to Govinda, Gopal, and all that. No, it means Yogamaya. This is a new thing for me. While chanting Gopal mantra, we say Swaha, which means Yogamaya. Means meditating, remembering Radha Krishna, and Swaha means Yogamaya. In other words, if you want Radha Krishna, you have to have Yogamaya. So you don't have Yogamaya mantra, and guys, I'm not giving it to you. So you're not a Babaji. But I'll give you Yogamaya, because I already gave you Swaha, you have Yogamaya. But you're not remembering her, not praying to her, saying you're nowhere. She'll get somewhere. This is really, sadhus are pretty smart. It's amazing. I went there with questions, and he likes me very much, and gave me so much nectar. It was like bliss. And I went twice with him. I could have gone 1,000 times, but anyway, I don't know that fortune I get. Also, I'm pretty satisfied. I learned quite a bit by now. But still, you can never get enough sadhu sangha. Sadhu sangha.
Sadhu sangha sarva shastra kaha lamatra sadhu sangha.
Sarva siddhi hoy, I get perfection. All the shastras say I get perfection by hearing from sadhus. There's no other way, there's no other way, there's no other way. Okay, you ready for a heavy one?
Yes, Gurudev.
Without the mercy of Yogamaya, you can't approach the spiritual world. So I surrender to Yogamaya and pray, O Ma, Katyayani, please arrange my meeting with Radha and Krishna. So that's about Yogamaya. What time is it?
I think it's 5.
Good night. I have one paragraph more, which I'll say tomorrow, and something else by surprise. What will it be? We don't know. But It's on you. Jai Jai Shri Radhe.